Hi, I'm Adrianne. I'm currently 22 years old. Today is Sunday, April 14, 2024. I'm studying my Master's of Interior Design at Toronto Metropolitan University. I started doing pottery in October of 2023, and when I signed up for this class, I knew I wanted to progress my skills and eventually sell my stuff that I made. As of last week, I attended my first market, and I sold $300 worth of stuff that I've made. At the beginning of the semester, I struggled to center 1 pound of clay on the wheel. And as of last week, I threw a 7-pound flower pot. I've made mugs, bowls, flower pots, chip and dip plates, and many other things. I don't have a process. I go to the studio, take a ball of clay, and start to shape it. It eventually turns into something, and I move on to the next. This journey has been very difficult trying to balance school, work, pottery, social life, and everything in between. But the encouragement from all my friends and family has pushed me to where I am now. I never was one to post on social media, but sharing my journey and receiving the encouragement from everyone pushes me to continue to create and strengthen my skills. The biggest thing I've learned from this process is to not get attached to any of the pieces I create, because at any point in the process, something can go wrong, even when you're sure when you did everything right. This has happened time and time again. At the start, I would get frustrated because I spent hours and hours on a specific piece, being so careful with every step just to open the kiln and see it molded to the shelf. This process has taught me patience, and with time, you begin to understand the craft and materials you work so closely with. The biggest thing you guys have taught me is that you love authenticity and connection. It never ceases to amaze me to see how much joy my creations bring you. Most of you ask me to make you something. I then ask, what would you like me to make you? And the answer is always, anything. I just want you to make it for me. That alone means the world to me. The sole fact that you don't care what I give you, all you want is my creativity in a physical form that you can say is yours. Through this journey, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. But if I don't want to do something, I'm gonna put it off until I have to do it. I've also learned that what it means to have a passion and to love what you do, because hands down, I can say that I love pottery. It's a craft I get lost in. I think about nothing but what's in front of me. I can spend hours and hours in the studio, and it'll feel like the shortest amount of time has gone by. I leave the studio with stained clothes, messy hair, and dry hands. But most importantly, I leave with pure, utter joy. The feeling of accomplishment, the feeling of being proud that I created something from nothing. Since day one, I have made it my mission to completely teach myself every skill. Each step of the way has been guided by hours of YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, deeply analyzing the way experts handle clay. I absorb that content and apply it to my next project. And with each piece I create, I learn something new and exciting that pushes me to do better on my next piece. I want to continue to create. I want to create pieces that stop a person in their tracks. I want them to take a second and look at my piece and say, wow, this is so amazing. Who made this? Because that's what art is all about. A piece of advice I would have given myself at the start, knowing what I know now, is to keep going. It's okay to be unsure of every decision you make, because you still don't know. And that also is okay, but everything eventually falls into place.